This painting is beautiful, but behind its beauty lies betrayal. Welcome to Masterpieces Alive, where art reveals the secrets it tries to hide. Today, we uncover the story of a masterpiece that deceived the very person who inspired it. Let's travel back to the late 19th century, to the vibrant and often unforgiving world of Parisian art. Here, we meet William Adolphe Bouguereau, a master of academic painting, renowned for his almost photographic realism and idealized figures. His paintings are stunning, almost ethereal. But for one of his favorite models, a young Italian girl named Laure, his art became a source of profound betrayal. Laure posed for Bouguereau for years, starting as a child. She trusted him. She believed that through his brush, her image would be immortalized, a testament to her youth and innocence. But Bouguereau had a different narrative in mind, one that would twist her image into something she never consented to. The painting at the heart of our story is The Young Shepherdess, painted in 1885. At first glance, it's a picture of rustic purity. A young girl stands barefoot in a field, holding a staff, her gaze direct and almost melancholic. It seems innocent enough, right? But let's look closer. The betrayal isn't in the obvious brushstrokes, but in the subtle narrative Bouguereau imposes. Notice her clothes, they're clean, almost pristine, not what a real shepherdess would wear. Her feet are spotless. She is not a real worker of the land. She is an idealized, almost sanitized, vision of poverty. Bouguereau wasn't painting Laure, the real girl. He was painting a romantic fantasy for his wealthy clients. He stripped her of her reality, her true life, and replaced it with a character designed to appeal to the Parisian elite, who loved these quaint images of country life without having to confront its actual hardships. The betrayal lies in this erasure of her identity. She became a symbol, not a person. Imagine Laure's feelings when she saw the final painting. While we don't have a direct diary entry from her, we can reconstruct her reaction based on the context of the time. She likely expected to see herself, her spirit, captured on canvas. Instead, she saw a stranger wearing her face, a doll-like figure placed in a perfect, artificial world. Historical accounts of other models from this era describe feelings of shock and sadness when their likeness was used to tell a story that wasn't their own. They felt used, their personal identity sacrificed for the artist's vision and commercial success. The Young Shepherdess became incredibly famous, a celebrated work, but its fame was built on Laure's silence. Her real story, the story of a working-class Italian girl in Paris, was completely overwritten by Bouguereau's popular and profitable fantasy. The world praised the art, but the person who made it possible was rendered invisible. The public reception was overwhelmingly positive. Audiences at the Paris Salon marveled at the painting's technical perfection, its delicate beauty, and its sentimental charm. Critics praised Bouguereau's masterful skill, his ability to render skin and fabric with such lifelike precision. No one questioned the narrative. No one saw the betrayal hidden in plain sight. To them, it was just a beautiful picture of a shepherdess. Laure's pain, her erased identity, was completely invisible to the adoring crowds. The painting was a triumph for the artist, but a quiet tragedy for the muse. It's a stark reminder that what we see and admire in a gallery might only be half the story. The applause of the crowd can often drown out the silent cries of those whose stories have been co-opted. Over the decades, The Young Shepherdess cemented its status as a masterpiece. It hangs in museums, celebrated for its beauty and technical brilliance. But the legacy of this painting is more complex than it appears. It's not just a beautiful image. It's a monument to a silent betrayal. It teaches us a crucial lesson. Art is not always a window to the truth. It can be a mirror that reflects the artist's own biases, desires, and even their manipulations. The artist holds the power to shape perception, to tell a story that serves their own purpose. Laure was indeed immortalized, just as she had hoped. But she wasn't immortalized as herself. She was immortalized as a character in Bouguereau's fantasy. Her true self lost to history, her identity forever trapped behind the beautiful, cruel varnish of a masterpiece. But today, the story doesn't end there. Technology is giving a voice back to the silenced. Through modern analytical tools, we can see more than ever before. Infrared reflectography allows us to peer beneath the final layers of paint, revealing earlier versions of a composition, showing how an artist might have altered a model's pose or expression to better fit their desired narrative. Digital archives are also a game-changer. We can now easily access letters, diaries, and old records that give us glimpses into the real lives of these muses, their frustrations, their joys, their side of the story. It's all coming to light. Technology is helping us peel back the layers of myth and see the human truth that was painted over. The betrayal that was once invisible is now becoming clear, allowing us to re-evaluate these famous works and honor the real people within them. A painting can be beautiful and cruel at the same time. It can immortalize and betray, and in that tension lies its power. It forces us to ask, who gets to tell the story, and whose truth is preserved? Thank you for watching Masterpieces Alive. If you believe every masterpiece hides a secret, subscribe, like, and share. More stories await each one, a betrayal, a revelation, a truth hidden in paint. See you next time.